One of the reasons that I ran for mayor was, there's this mom and pop pharmacy that's opening up, and I noticed the guy had really long hair, and so at the end of the ribbon cutting, he goes and sits down, he cuts his hair. So what was that all about? And he goes, well, we had the building done, the structure done, and I said, okay, we'll go out and get our permits now to open the business. And we figured it'd take 2 months. And so his partner said, no, it's going to take a heck of a lot longer than that. So we made a bet with him that he wouldn't cut his hair until he got the permits. It took over a year to get the permits. So he hadn't cut his hair in over a year. But the bad part about it, and what made me really home in on it, was that I said, this is in 2011, at the height of the economic recession. I said, well, how many people are you going to employ? He goes, about 30. He says, you're going to tell me that we held you up, you were going to employ 30 people, and we held you up, government held you up for a year to get a permit after you'd already built your structure? He says, yeah. He says, that's what spurred me on to say, we got to do something about this. We got to put people in business quicker, because people in business quicker means people to have jobs quicker.
We're looking for tools that are going to make that easier, right, and give some extra intelligence before a business owner is deciding to open up a business, right, and may have made some investments, let's say, in signing a lease, and then they realize, oh no, now I've got to go through a 9-month permitting process. How can we give ahead of time the information that's actually needed so that business owners can make better decisions? So we engaged Code for America early this year. They came and they helped us tackle it and create some visualizations. We made it a requirement that whatever they build actually sits on top of our open data set. So they've helped us promote and actually create more value around that data set, and helped tell that story of what's required before you open a business, or before you're doing some work in your house, and before you make that commitment, you actually have some visibility of what that means prior to making that investment. Furthermore, it also serves a dual purpose, which it makes our own internal audiences, they're actually able to see this as well, and whereas they might have had this information in different reports or sitting in a binder somewhere, or maybe they got some monthly thing, we've been able to create a real-time experience around that, mash it all up in one environment, and just tell a different story around what this process actually looks like.
And so the data, open data, will reduce the time that it takes to give you the permit. We're all about making things easier, faster, easier to access, our data to be easier to access, easier to use for the creation of jobs, period. For me, it's pretty simple. In order to improve the quality of life of our residents, they have to have a good paying job. So there are a lot of initiatives that I've taken as a mayor to create more jobs in my community, but also more jobs. So it's about creating jobs, making it easier. We don't have to do it in a way that costs this gentleman a year of his time to get a pharmacy open, all right?